Welcome to Walk with Jesus Daily Devotional, a page where you will find daily content about God's Word, my perspective, what I'm learning along in my faith journey. And this is something that started approximately 7, 8 years ago. So the year was 2017, 16 or 17. I was in a small group and we read a chapter a day, just a small group of men, and we shared with one another what we would read through. GroupMe was the platform that we shared through, so a messaging platform. And then I took that concept, and then one Sunday when I was at church, my pastor at the time challenged the people there to be one of the few. So the message was all about how the harvest was plentiful, but the workers were few. And I knew right then and there I could do more with those with those daily devotionals that I was sharing with each other. With my group members, I could do them in video form because my background is all in video. And so I decided to start to do video daily devotionals. And as time progressed, it evolved from just being on Facebook to YouTube, back to Facebook and Instagram. I bounced around quite a bit, trying to find a place where I can engage with people, share my testimony, encourage others in their journey. And so what this page is just what the title of this page says, right? To Walk with Jesus Daily Devotional. I share a daily devotional every single day. 6 of those 7 days are from God's Word. On the 7th day, which is a Sunday, I share from the book that I wrote called Faith and Finances, the most important yet neglected areas of life. And this is all about my journey in both of these areas and many more. My journey in my career, but mainly my faith in the finances department, if you will. In this book, there are more than 100 biblical references, more than 50 inspirational and motivational quotes from Christians and non-Christians. And the reason that you have both is because, one, at the end of the day, if it's in this book, it has biblical principles and biblical values tied to them, even if the comment comes from someone who doesn't claim to believe in God or someone who doesn't claim to be a Christian. And that's fine. So that's their decision. That's God's gift to us to choose what we want to do with it. And so what I want to do with it is use my gifts to the best of my ability. So I try to stay in His Word every single day, and I share what stands out to me on this page. And so right now, I am in the book of Matthew, just finish up chapter 17. I'll move on to chapter 18, and I may just read a sentence and share from that, or I may read a story and share from that. So whatever stands out to me that day, and I hope whatever stands out to you. So I hope you read along with me and you share what stands out to you. Put that in the comments below. Be sure to follow along, like and subscribe so we can grow together and learn from one another, encourage one another. And I'm sure there will be plenty of people mocking on here as well. And that's fine. That's their choice. But let's take the higher road, right? God's ways, His ways of thinking and doing are higher. So let's pursue a higher way of thinking, doing, living. And the best way that I have found is through His Word, because I've pursued the worldly way. You can look at old devotionals, how I talk about that in my book. I share my complete journey about how I got to where I am today. So if you're interested in that as well, check that out. If not, that's fine too. The best book to open up on a daily basis, though, is the Bible. So I encourage you to open that up, follow along with me, comment along the way, and let's grow together in God's Word. Let's walk with Jesus daily. And I got that from this. Not something that I came up with, right? What would Jesus do? Someone on a mission trip one time when I was in Guatemala shared how they took WWJD as walk with Jesus daily. What would Jesus do is great, but walking with Jesus daily is what we are called to do. When we focus on Him daily, every single moment of the day, we are going to be far more likely to make better decisions with our life and be a better reflection of Him as we think about Him, as we focus on Him, to be with Him, become like Him, do as He did as much as we possibly can, because that's what we've been called to do. And I do believe that's what we can help one another with when we engage right here with one another, to share with one another, build each other up, because this world will throw a lot at us. So let's try to walk through this the best way we can together in community through His Word.